Hello everyone. My name is Anne-Maria Kankaisto, and I'm here representing the employment services of Joensuu City and Luotsi Joensuu. And for the next half an hour, we can talk about the Talent Hub website, which has been renewed, and it has been published about 2 minutes ago. So Talent Hub Joensuu is live today, and I'm here to tell you about this service, which is aimed for international talents and companies looking for this kind of skill sets in the Joensuu region. So as you probably know, we have a lot of international professionals and a lot of skills here in Joensuu, and we have also companies who are looking for these services or looking to expand their business abroad. So Talent Hub Joensuu and the employment services of the city are trying to bring these two parties together so that companies could grow here and be well here, and then also that these talents could find work and settle in the Joensuu region. And of course, the challenge for the international professionals who have just moved to Joensuu or maybe studied here and would like to stay is that they might lack the network and the knowledge of the local work life, as well as ideas of which services they should turn to if they want to look for work. So we are here to answer those questions today and to introduce you to this new website. So I'm going to share a presentation about Talent Hub. Okay, hopefully you can see this presentation. So Talent Hub Joensuu, the aim is to bring together the international talents and the companies in the Joensuu region. Talent Hub Joensuu is not completely new, so it has a history as an EU project. So between 2018 and 2019, Business Joensuu and Karelia, they coordinated this project, which was funded by the European Regional Development Fund as well as Uudenmaan Liitto. And it was born because there was this clear need to coordinate and bring together these companies and the international talents in the North Karelia area. And during those 2 years of this Talent Hub Joensuu project, 30 companies took part in cooperation with an international talent. There was 20 recruitments to SMEs mostly, and also international talent started 10 new companies during this project. And this year we are relaunching this website. So Talent Hub Joensuu now belongs to Joensuu City's employment services, and it has been launched today, just a couple of minutes ago. And the aim as part of these employment services is that to promote the integration of international talent into the Joensuu area. So if, for example, you have studied your bachelor's, master's, doctorate here in Joensuu, and you would wish to stay, maybe get some work experience or even settle down here, that we would help you to find work. Or perhaps you're a student and you would like to find a thesis project or an internship. Talent Hub would also serve you with this. Another aim of this website is to offer and develop personalized employment services for international professionals. So Talent Hub is definitely an important tool with this, but we also have other services, for example, Luotsi, which I will talk about at the end of this presentation a little bit. Another aim we have is to strongly work together with educational institutions and local companies to attract and keep international talents in the Joensuu region, which leads to the fourth point, which is to promote the vitality of local companies, as well as the social and cultural resiliency and equality in business and in work life. So, how does it work? Talent Hub Joensuu works 2 ways. if you're an international talent and you want to look for internship or work, or you want to find a topic and a company to do your thesis with, you can create your own talent profile on the Talent Hub website and introduce yourself to potential employers. On the other hand, if you're representing a company and you would like to look for some international skills that your company needs, you can search through this talent profile search, or you can post your own job ad. You can also try to find a trainee or offer a thesis or even freelance or project work through this website to find, for example, language skills or market knowledge that would be useful for your company. Then an important point to ask who qualifies as an international talent. So actually Talent Hub is aimed at all international talents regardless of nationality. So it could be someone who comes from another country, for example, an international student or someone who immigrated here, or it can also be a Finnish person who has international work experience, who used to live abroad or has knowledge of certain markets or valuable language skills. So it doesn't matter actually where you're coming from, but it's the international experience and skills that is the key point to define who we consider as an international talent. Okay, so then an important point, how does this website work actually for the international talents? So if you have experience working abroad, you have language skills, you have knowledge of certain markets, or you're looking to complete your studies together with a company or do an internship. First and foremost, you go to the website and you create your own talent profile, and you can then let yourself to be seen and known by employers. You can also actively look for these job opportunities by browsing through these job ads posted by companies. Or you can also find information about starting your own business in Finland and in Joensuu in particular. You can also find useful links, for example, about education, integration, and other useful services in Joensuu and in North Karelia. For example, other inspiring stories of international professionals who have made their career here. So creating your talent profile is quite easy. So you go to talenthubjoensuu.fi, and there is a section for international talents, and even on the front page you can click a button saying that create your talent profile here. And you begin by signing into the website, and once you have filled in just your name and your email, we will send you a confirmation link through which you can then complete your profile. And then, on the other hand, for companies, this website offers the possibility to look for these international skills and knowledge to help company, for example, to expand internationally or better serve international customers. And as I said previously, it can be employee, trainee, or a project worker, freelancer, interpreter that you're looking for. You can browse the talent profiles or post your own ad. And also for companies, it works the same way with this registration process. So of course, there might be questions about what information is saved and where, and who can see my information on the website. So our aim is definitely to provide a service that works and runs smoothly, but also protects your personal data. So you can see as you're filling in the form for your profile that your name and email, for example, are not public information on the website. They will just go to our secure database. You can also choose what you write in your profile. So most of the fields are this, you can just type in, for example, about your experience and your skills. And also an important thing to know is that a company has to be registered so that they can message you through this website. So companies can contact you directly, but only if they have created a company profile, and your email won't be visible to them even in this case. You will receive an email through Talent Hub, and then it's up to you if you want to continue the discussion with the company that contacted you. Also, all profiles are reviewed before they are published. And so if you create a profile, it won't be visible on the website right away, but we will manually check that all the information is correct. And then it will just be published after review. You can also delete your profile anytime you wish. We will contact you after 6 months. You have created your profile. In 6 months, you will be contacted just to check if you still wish to keep your profile there, or if you have already, for example, found a job or moved away from the area. The website currently is in English, and we are working on a Finnish version and possibly other language versions as well later on. So you're very welcome to join the Talent Hub Joensuu community. Of course, the website has launched just now, so there are not many profiles yet or job ads, so we're just getting started, and we'd really like you to consider if you would like to create your own profile and become part of this Talent Hub Joensuu. And we will probably soon launch it more or market it even more visibly now that the website is up and running. So you can be one of the first now to create your profile if you want to act now. Website address is talenthubjoensuu.fi. And you can also contact us if you have any questions about the website through talenthub@joensuu.fi. If you have any questions, by the way, we have time at the end of the presentation to answer them. Just a few words now still about Joensuu employment services in general. So we also really want to develop our services for international professionals. A service that is available in English and in Russian, in French as well, is Luotsi's job agents services. So if you're, for example, an international student and about to graduate, 3 months or closer to your graduation date, you can contact Luotsi and get your own job agent. And your job agent will help you with your job search, can update, for example, your CV, help with your social media profiles like LinkedIn. If you're interested in continuing your studies here, they will help you to look for opportunities, maybe prepare for the exams. And also, if you're interested in changing your career or you want to become an entrepreneur, we have a lot of skills and networks to provide for you. The coaching is free for Joensuu residents. We also have a lot of events at the moment, obviously through the web. So we have webinars about different industries and different educational possibilities, stories of entrepreneurs, and so on. And Luotsi you can find at the Centrum Shopping Center at Kauppakatu 29. So we are located very centrally. We are open Monday to Friday, 10 to 4. And you can also contact us remotely. You can see here the telephone number, the website address, our email address, or find us at social media. So we also serve remotely at the moment. So you can book a meeting through Teams or a phone call, for example. So Luotsi is aimed to be this easily approachable service if you have any questions about working in Joensuu, studying in Joensuu, starting a business in Joensuu, changing your career here. We are more than ready to help you. And just a word about an upcoming webinar. So now that Talent Hub is up and running, we are launching it through this webinar on the 19th of May. And there will be a better introduction still to this new website. We will have interviews with local companies and international talents. And at the moment, we are still actually looking for international talents to participate in the webinar. So if you're interested in becoming a part of this and coming to talk about how it is to be an international student or an international job seeker in Joensuu, we would love to have you as a part of this webinar and this discussion. So you can contact us through the Talent Hub email or contact me directly. My email is here in the presentation. So now I think it is time for questions.
Okay, so there hasn't yet been any questions in the chat.
Okay.
Personally, I can say that your presentation was very informative, and I hope that is the reason for there not being any questions, because, yeah.
Yeah, and if we have time, maybe I could even show the website.
Yeah, of course we have time. You have almost 15 minutes left.
That's good, because actually, as I have never used this ISYY before, and I shared the presentation, so I didn't see the clock. So I had no idea if I was running.
You had a good time. No worries at all.
Okay, well, I'll just open the website here and then
go ahead.
There we go. So hopefully this is now visible.
Yes.
Perfect. So first and foremost, we started already preparing this website about a year ago. And we had some of our customers from Luotsi who participated in this photo shoot. So it's actually real people, international people living in Joensuu, who are giving the face to this Talent Hub Joensuu. So that was a nice touch. And here you can just see the front page, explaining a little bit what Talent Hub Joensuu is, like I did in the presentation. Then there is an introduction for companies and for international talents. We will also have here a news section, posting ads about upcoming events or education courses, webinars for companies and for the talents. And we have a stories section. The first one is a professional basketball player, Dantes Volton from Kataja Basket. So it's an interesting video to click and watch. He's talking a little bit about his career and his life in Joensuu. And then I could actually show you an example profile, how it looks like. So this is me imagining I'm a company going to look for a talent. So there are some conditions I could fill depending on what I want to find. But we have here an example profile. So you can add your photo. The basic information that is showing is your name that you want to show on the website. So there will be there is two fields for the name. One is your actual name, which is not public on the website. And then there is this other name, which will be visible. So you can also just put Anna as, or even a nickname or whatever you want to show publicly on the website. You can then select which languages you speak fluently, or at least at the professional working proficiency, your age group, your native language, and your educational level. And you can also type a little bit more information about your education. For example, what did you focus on, or what was the topic of your thesis, or which institution you graduated from, and so on. Then you can write just an introduction about yourself. You can also include a video. So in this example profile, there is a video about the previous Talent Hub Joensuu project and the results of that. But you could share a video CV, for example. And then there is a section for your skills and interests. So here you can tell a little bit about your previous work history. You don't have to list everything by date, but just, for example, explain which industries, which countries you work, which kind of positions you have worked in previously. And then there's a section where you can explain what kind of skills you could bring to a company. You could add more about your language skills, for example, your market knowledge and any other useful information or important information you could think of. Then you show here that you're interested in, for example, freelance or project work or an internship or full-time position, part-time position, and so on. You can specify the city or the area where you're looking to work and the sector where you're looking to work. So this is an example of a basic profile. Yes. And then there is also information, useful links, more about Luotsi, immigration services of Joensuu City, and also the Regional Council of North Karelia has a lot of information about moving to Joensuu, also interesting career stories, practical assistance. So that's also definitely worth looking into. And then we have information about studying in Joensuu. So Karelia, University of Applied Sciences, and University of Eastern Finland. And both of them have also a full page dedicated to them. So talking about degree programs in English in Karelia, as well as then the opportunities at University of Eastern Finland, particularly at the School of Humanities, which is our main partner at Tallenteet. And then there is a whole section also for companies to post an ad, look for talents, and useful links also for companies, and a little bit of history of this project as well. So I think this is more or less what I have to tell today. I could still also show you the hopefully it was like this. So we have a very short section on our website about our services in English. But the main thing is that you don't hesitate to contact us and find us in person or through remote, like phone or email. And then we can help you plan your future here in Joensuu. Okay.
That all looks so good, and I'm so glad that you could come and present the site and tell everything about that, because that is so comprehensive, and I was just wowed by it. And yeah, there still isn't any comments in the chat, but unfortunately we have the recording coming up to YouTube about this, so hopefully we reach more people with the recording. And thank you so very much. I'm a little bit jealous that this is in Joensuu, because I live in Kuopio, and this looks so good. I know that Kuopio has some similar services, but still it isn't as well presented, at least. So very enjoyable.
Well, I was very happy to be a part of this webinar and to introduce Talent Hub and Luotsi to you. And really, it's very, I would say this, lost for English words, but you don't need to hesitate to contact us. There is no question that is too small. So just everybody is very welcome, and we serve you in English. And please now take a look at this Talent Hub Joensuu website, because it's a good opportunity now to do this together, start something new together.
Yeah. Thank you so much again.
Thank you.
This was a pleasure.
Thank you. Bye.